What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I'm having a little bit of a makeup disaster at the moment, so try to ignore it, but my eye has decided to water. I tried to fix it. It's whatever. We're gonna move past it. So I just got in my Boxycharm regular base box that I purchased, and my previous video was actually my gifted box. So I thought we could compare them. I'm gonna just show you really quick what was in my previous box. If you wanna watch the thorough unboxing, I would pause here and go watch that unboxing first because I'm just gonna quickly mention them here. But last month, my base box that was gifted and the base box that was purchased were exactly the same. This time, there are no duplicates whatsoever, so I'm very, very excited. So yeah, we actually get to compare the boxes this month, which I'm really excited. So if you don't know, of course, $25 a month, 5 full-size items. I only took a peek to see like, okay, yes, this is not the same box, but I didn't delve into what the products are in depth. So without further ado, let's go ahead and compare my boxes. So a quick rundown of my previous box. This is the one that was gifted to me. I am extremely, extremely grateful that I get a box gifted to me, but you guys know I'm gonna be honest with you about what I think about the products. I like Boxycharm a lot. I don't have a lot of issues. I feel like I have really good product assortments for the most part, but this is a subscription box. You don't know exactly what you're getting, so I always just take it with a grain of salt and say, okay, well, this month wasn't that great if there's things I don't like. I know some people really take it seriously, but I feel like, you know, every once in a while, if it's not the best, it's okay. It's every once in a while for me, not all the time. So anyway, let's go ahead and dive into it. We got the Clara's New York. This is a retinol vitamin E serum. Retinol, of course, anti-aging nighttime serum. This is really affordable. The price tag on this is only $24.99, and I'll show you really quick again. A medicinal looking bottle. And yeah, I mean, affordable skincare is a good thing. I usually go for higher end stuff most of the time, but I'm very open to trying more affordable products so that I can recommend them to you if they're good. So jury's out, I'm gonna try her. Next up, the Frank Body Booty Drops. If I'm being honest, no, I'm not like ecstatic about these, but I will use them, and they're basically like a body oil that has firming ingredients, coffee, you know, the caffeine, the guarana. So I'm excited to use it, but would I have picked it from my box? Probably not, but it's not a bad item, and I do love Frank Body Scrubs. This, in the comments, if it's a discussion and somebody is just like, you know, very steadfast and kind of like a little snippy about it, I'll just say, okay, and I'm done with the conversation. But man, I had one of those about this palette, which I actually thought was kind of funny. But this is the Laura Geller Casual Collection, and I'm still responding to comments too. If you didn't know, I had a death in my family, so I have not been as good about responding to comments as I'm trying to be lately. I was actually doing a lot better, and then just all of that stuff happened, so bear with me. I promise I'll try to get back to everybody. But then I opened this up and like, okay, we're just plain black cheap ass packaging. The colors aren't that bad. It is a very muted color story, but one of the comments, most everybody agreed with me that like they literally put so much more effort into the outer carton than they did the actual packaging. And yes, they do have a cohesive brand of like plain black packaging. That's fine if that's your thing. I personally think it's ugly, and I don't think that it's anything that like would draw me in. But one of the comments basically said that like, no, high-end brands have to keep the same look to all their palettes or the brand will fall apart. That's just not true. Like, a lot of brands, high-end and low-end, change up their packaging, even if it's just a little bit. So let's take Bobbi Brown, for instance. They usually do a pretty basic packaging. It's definitely better quality than this, and they're truly high-end, but Bobbi Brown will still take it and make it look pretty on the front, make it have a theme, make it have a vibe. Instead of just making it plain black or plain gold or whatever it may be, they still mix it up. And I like cohesive in terms of like the size of a palette and the dimensions. It makes it great for storage. But what this tells me is that they're keeping their profit margins wide instead of investing a little bit more into the aesthetics of their palette. That's just the truth. Like, I mean, you just know it. This is just really crappy, non-recyclable plastic that they probably bought in such a bulk form that they're just going to keep using it and using it and using it because it's the cheaper way to go. This brand has been around since 1997. I just feel like they should have evolved and tried something a little bit more different in the creative department at some point in time between then and now. So yeah, I mean, you can say they want to be cohesive and that they have to use the same packaging. Not really. You don't have to. There's no rule in cosmetics that says that. And I feel like they would probably sell more if it was more eye-catching and more fun. Or, you know, if they want to go just high-end, high class, and that's what they want it to be, this isn't it. This isn't high-end, high class. This is cheap black plastic, okay? You know, Hourglass has, we're not going to talk about the price of their eyeshadows, but their new components for eyeshadows are gorgeous, and they're very plain, and that's how they work, and they're going to keep that packaging. It's high-end, it's elevated, it's cohesive, it's not cheap black plastic. Am I going off on a little tangent about that? Sorry. So that was the palette. Obviously not super excited for that one. We also got the Manica Dar. This is the Hydration Happy Face Mist. I do like this so far. It did actually have like a little bit of a leak, but I think I just needed to really tighten it up. And as you can see, it's still really full, but this is just a hydrating mist. It does have fragrance in it, so I take like a point off for that, but overall I really like it. I should mention too, the Laura Geller palette is $45. I do feel like that's higher than it really should be considering the quality of the shadows that I've used in the past as a comparison, and also the packaging. Frank Body Oil $17.95, and then the Hydration Mist from Manica Dar is $19, and then the final product, this goes for $54, which is crazy. The Lava Lashes Los Angeles. I did kind of talk about this a lot, and I'm not going to go off on another tangent, I promise, but these lashes, while they are beautiful, are mink. From what I've read, they are mink, and they claim to be cruelty-free, but as a lot of you guys agreed with me, cruelty-free mink is not real. Like, it's just because they're not killing the animal or testing them on the animal, it's somehow okay, but the conditions of the fur trade are absolutely horrendous. I cannot bring myself to watch videos. I know of it, and I've seen like a snippet. I cannot bring myself, so I would never ever wear fur clothing. I don't buy real leather. I don't buy anything, you know, frivolous like that is made from an animal. So I really would like that lash brands just do faux mink. I think faux mink lashes can be absolutely beautiful, and while these are very pretty, I don't feel like there's any necessity here for it to be real mink. So would have been a really nice item if it was faux mink. Right, and now my box that I purchased, now this is like night and day, I have to be honest, because I really love the products in this box from what I've seen. So first off, let's go for this Clean Skin Club. This is Clean Slate Clearing Mist. In the past, if I would have gotten this, I would have been like, what is this? But I actually started using the Clean Skin Club biodegradable towels, and basically they're like individual use to dry your face with so you're not spreading bacteria from your towel. I am hooked on those. The fact that they're biodegradable was like a major thing for me. Like, I'm not going to use them if they just go in the dumpster and they just stay there forever. But yeah, they are biodegradable. They feel really nice. So I dry my face, my hands, and then I usually clean up if I make a mess with water when I wash my face, which I always do. So this is their clearing mist. It has salicylic acid, rose extract, and eucalyptus. So I'm pretty sure this is for face. Yeah. I would imagine you could use it on the body if you had like other areas that you were having body acne. I don't see why not. I'm not going to spray it on my face because I'm not having any breakouts right now. Ooh, it is a nice mist, and it only has 0.5% salicylic acid. So let me go ahead and spray it because why not? And from what I can tell, this does not have fragrance in it. It has like a pleasant scent, but I think that's from the tea tree. It has glycerin, willow bark, rose, and tea tree, and radish root. Okay, so this seems really nice. I like these ingredients. This is definitely something that I will use when I'm having breakouts and see how it goes for my skin. This goes for $38, and it is 3.4 ounces. It's pretty big, and the towels totally sold me on the whole thing. If I had never tried those, I would be so unfamiliar with the brand, but literally, I know it's silly to think about using an individual towel every night, but It's so nice. And I love them. Okay, next up we got the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Glow Moisturizer. So I love Kate Somerville. It's been a while since I've had a lot. I used to get some from Sephora when I worked there. And this is a moisturizer that has basically like a mild chemical exfoliation in it. And I've used it on clients in the past when I worked in skincare at Sephora when I would do facials. That's been so long ago. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. Yeah, not much to say about it. I really like Kate Somerville skincare, good ingredients, and I feel like they're really effective. So I'm happy to have that. Definitely something that I will use, especially in the winter time. It's a great way to put like a very gentle exfoliation into your routine without a lot of fuss, especially if your skin gets sensitive when you're cold or is just sensitive in general. And the moisturizer goes for $70. High-end skincare. It is a 1.7 ounce. It actually looks pretty small, but it has very like thin, slim packaging, if that makes sense. There's not like a bulky outer packaging, which you find with a lot of skincare. Makes it look like more than it is, but 1.7 ounce is pretty standard for moisturizer. Next up we got this. This is the Pineapple Haze CBD Glossy Lip Butter. You guys know I love Truly Beauty. I have done multiple videos about them. So this looks so interesting because it looks almost like a lotion texture, but it's not. Okay, I think my lip is gone enough that I can use this. Their body butters are like a thick formula that kind of melts on the skin, and this kind of does the same. Like, you would think it would be different, but it's such a nice feeling, honestly. You can see it gave a little bit of shine back to my lip. This feels really nice, not to mention that it is a hefty size for, you know, something that only takes a tiny bit. And the same with their body butters. Anything that's whipped in their containers, they're gorgeous, but a little bit goes a very long way, and I find that it's the same with the lip. And yeah, I'm really excited for this. I didn't realize that they had Truly Beauty products in Boxycharm, period. So this is one of the most exciting products for me. And the lip butter is only $16. I do have a code with Truly Beauty. It's linked way down below if you want to check it out. And then this one, I mean, I could do without this one item, but 1 out of 4 to me is a win anytime. So this is the Rockins Cosmetics All Night Bender Black Extreme Mascara. So this brand, the only thing I've ever gotten from them, I did not keep for myself. I actually gave away because they were like glittery eye pencils, like chunky eye pencils, and I've had horrible experiences with pencils that have glitter in them, and I was like, no. But I'll try this. I'll try this and see. And they have a very like, you know, on theme aesthetic. It's not really my thing. It's a mascara though, and it has a curved wand with some like classic bristles. I like the wand. Seems like it would fit very nicely, and it's not very big. I will try this mascara out, and that way I can, you know, test the brand for myself and at least see what I think about one product. And then we have one more product. This is probably the most exciting for me. This is the Iconic London Ultimate Bronzing Powder. This goes for $35. And I do have number 1, Light Bronze. Kind of a bulky packaging for a bronzer, but I don't know, in the sleek gold, I like it. Like this for high-end packaging, you know, you want it to be cohesive. I can understand because at least it has, you know, it has some luxness to it. But this is the bronzing powder, and it looks like a really nice color. Like, it doesn't look incredibly orange. It looks like a nice light golden bronze. Everything I've tried from Iconic London I've really loved so far. I haven't tried like a ton of products, but I've tried like their illuminator. I have a palette and this beauty right here, so I'm very excited for this one as well. It's just one of those brands that like you feel nice getting it, like you're getting something a little bit elevated. So I really like all 4 products. I mean, this one, yeah, if it was something else, I'd probably be maybe a little bit more excited, but I got 4 products that I'm very excited about, so I'm really happy with this box. I'm gonna do some math and compare the value of the 2 boxes. All right, so my gifted box has a value of $161. Oh, this Rockins mascara has a $29 value. Is this brand like really high end and I just don't know it? Like, maybe I'm just ignorant to this brand, but at any rate, this box goes for $188. I actually wouldn't have thought it would be that big of a difference, like $27 difference between the boxes. I would have thought they were more similar in cost, honestly, but the value of the moisturizer, of course, is $70. $29 is really high for a mascara, and then you have, you know, other products So $188 for this box, obviously a really, really good one. So I'm really happy with this box. Overall, I feel like I got good products in both. I feel like this one was a little bit more hit, the other was a little bit more miss, but it's bound to happen. Every once in a while, you might get something you're not crazy about, and I'm okay with that. That is the risk you take if you do a subscription box, and I love Boxycharm. Also, right now is Choice. If you haven't already done it, Choice for Boxycharm for September, and the pop-up is open, and there's a lot of good stuff. I actually almost ordered this bronzer this morning, and then I was like, wait, let me at least see what I get in my box, and it came a couple hours later, and I got it, so I was very happy about that. And yeah, so I will let you guys go. Thank you so much for hanging with me. I really, really appreciate your support. Make sure you leave a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I would absolutely love you to be part of my family here on YouTube. And yeah, I'm just very grateful for your guys' support and for watching my videos. So thank you so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.